This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta. My name is VAD Alpha Romeo Papa Alpha Delta, located in Hamilton, Ontario. And tonight we are running the COVID-19 ERSLog.net. We are at number 330. And Gary, I believe you were time sensitive there, or a priority. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, Roger on that there. I'm just not at my usual location today. We're doing some babysitting there. Anyway, we do have some numbers, and this is day 330. Wow. Okay, RPAD, ready for numbers, over?
Go, Gary.
Okay, in Ontario today, we had 904 cases and 13 deaths. 736 cases, 269,413 cases are resolved, 6,719 deaths so far. The UK variant, we have 309 in the province. The South African, we have 9, and the Brazilian, we have 1. Hospitalization, we have 742. ICU, 292. Ventilators, 201. In Hamilton, we had 9,817 cases so far, 9,075 cases resolved, 276 deaths, 320 active cases, and 72 cases today. In Halton region, we have 9,073 cases so far, 4,629 cases resolved, 185 deaths, 259 active cases, and 66 cases today. Niagara region, we had 8,385 cases so far, 7,694 cases resolved, 361 deaths, 330 active cases, and 14 cases today. Grant County, we had 1,700 cases so far, 1,370 cases resolved, 12 deaths, 18 active cases, and 7 cases today. Haldeman, Norfolk, 1,384 cases so far, 1,319 cases resolved, 39 deaths, 21 active cases, and 5 cases today. In Toronto, we have 89,969 cases. They've had 1,343 active cases and 266 cases today. In London, we have 6,023 cases so far, 5,695 cases resolved, 181 deaths, 157 active cases, and 5 cases today. Windsor, 12,606 cases so far, 11,945 cases resolved, 355 deaths, and they've had 44 cases today. The hotspots are Toronto, 266, Peel, 154, and York, 118. So they're still down on lockdown, that area there, to February 22nd. Anyway, that's about it, RPAD. You can go to the hardware store tomorrow and get the stuff you need, all that stuff, so you can do that. They're restricting the number of people in the store, stuff like that, because we're on condition red. And anyway, RPAD, big snowfall. We may get another one on Thursday, VA3VAD.
Yeah, that's Roger on the snowfall. Yeah, started blowing the snow with a little Honda, and broke the belt on it. Then I replaced the belt. Then I broke the string, where you applying the power to it. So I guess it's being scrapped. And I know the Canadian Tire is wide open, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And we picked up a snowblower. If anybody's looking for a new snowblower, they are on sale. And we picked up a 33-inch wide, a big one. So mine as well, if it. So Kati purchased it, and I picked it up.
Oh, very good, very good. And that's a good thing there. That's a good thing. It saves your back. Anyway, Arpad, I shall let you go. You have a good day there, and take care. VA3TTO.
Yeah, Roger. I took it out at the first day. I did a few neighbors' driveway and did the sidewalk and all that. And I made $40 already. You believe it or not? $40 at the first day. 2 people gave me $20. You believe it or not?
Oh, that's nice of them.
I thought the going rate is $5, but I guess that was back in like 1960s or something, whatever, 70s area. All right. Okay, Gary. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Quite good. Very strong, big engine, 330 or 350 cc's or something. So, working good. Well, it's brand new. Should be working good. And we had lots of snow. That was crazy. Everybody was out all day. I worked all day doing the neighbors. But anyways, I do have some numbers as well. And these numbers are coming from Monday, for example, yesterday, February the 15th. And it was a holiday, a statutory holiday. So we had only 1,139 new cases. On the 14th, Sunday, we had 2,432 cases. And Saturday, we had 3,042 cases. And just for Friday, because that was before the holiday, the long weekend, we had 3,143 cases. So, Monday was of course, it was a statutory holiday. So 1,139 new cases, but this is Canada-wide. So, that's almost nothing. Vanya did send me an email with some information why the numbers went down right in January, middle of January, January the 10th, and they explained the tests are going to be they recalibrated the tests. Actually, now the numbers are going to be lower. So it is a little bit being manipulated. That's what it is.
Oh, Roger there. Anyway, we'll see what happens. And I noticed Toronto's not coming up with true numbers yet. That's the issue right now. I don't know. They're saying they're putting everything on a new computer system, but should it take this long?
Yeah, Gary, actually, you're not going to see the new numbers according to this email. They recalibrated, and because apparently there was some false readings, and they said people had COVID-19 who didn't. So actually, the numbers they explained, how many germs you have to have. Now they increased it, so that's why the numbers dropped on right away, and they started in the new year in January. So that's what I noticed, and I guess we have to get used to it for the lower numbers, but that doesn't mean COVID-19 is not there. It's just they calculating it a little bit differently. If you wish, I could forward the email to you.
That's okay. I believe you there, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, you take care, and we'll be in touch there. And is Richard checked in yet?
No, but I'm very, very sure he's listening. I did call. I had to drive a little bit here and there today. I called in, and nobody answered.
Okay, Roger there. We had an emergency situation where we had to take care of somebody, and so anyway, that's what we're doing. But VA3TTO.
Yeah, Roger that. And done in the States, we had -10, for example, in Dallas, Texas. and lots and lots of snow. So they have power outages down in the States. They are rotating actually. So they don't have enough power to go around. So they rotate in the power for each area. Maybe you guys can see on the news. I heard that on CBC radio. I did not watch the news today. All right, Gary. I did not hear you on reverse today, but you were on your handy walkie-talkie. And appreciate your check-in. Thank you very much. And this is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta with the COVID-19 ARS log.net. Do we have any news stations anywhere who would like to check in? Please go ahead.
V3 Yankee Alpha Golf.
Hello, Richard. Good evening to you. Please go ahead.
And basically no traffic, ARPAD. Things are quiet around here, and and when you said the snowblowers were on sale at Canadian Tire, you should have said you could get your snowblower for $5.95 at Walmart. Save money.
Yeah, well, Canadian Tire had them on sale, and actually, what they had to do is I went to the Stony Creek one, right by Starsky's, and they did not have that type, the bigger one. We went with the bigger one, might as well, like if you buy it for a few more years, might as well just go with the bigger one. So we had these little small ones, and yeah, that's good when you don't have snow like what we have today, and this one just blowing it like no problem. It's a 33-inch wide, 30, I can't even remember, something like that. So it's good. It's good. And it's very powerful. So it's blowing the snow, and two-stage one. It's two-stage, so it takes in the snow and it has the propeller inside and throws it like a mile away. So I can throw it right on the top of the roof if I have to. All right. Yeah, it was $1,100, and I went to, I think it was how much was it, Kathy? $879 from $1,100. So you try to grab it when you can, and you set for another 20 years or so. Richard, you are coming in with an S5 today. You're doing a good job. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, ARPAD. I figured out what I need in this is a better antenna or aerial. I'm going to talk to the maintenance man here to see if I can get some 14.2 off them and have them stringing across the ceiling over towards the window because like I was able to pick up WWCR 4840 there, and it wasn't too bad of a signal. So maybe I think that's what I need is a better antenna because the brick and mortar and steel cuts down on the signal.
Yeah, you know what? Just to listen, because broadcasting on that. So just to listen, get a piece of wire and put it in the center of the. I'm not sure what kind of connector you have. That's all what you need, a piece of wire. But that station sometimes so strong, you don't even need anything. You don't need a piece of wire. And usually, I don't know why, at 10 o'clock they are a little bit weak, and by 10:30, the signal picks up, and by 11 o'clock, and Alex Jones has it's a rebroadcast. Daytime, it's very, very noisy. Then they use different frequencies. They don't use the 4840. They use different frequencies. Did the signal came in better after that?
I wouldn't know because with people, two other people in the room sleeping, I didn't want to disturb them having the radio on too loud, so I shut her off and put her back on charge.
Oh, okay. A headphone. You need a headphone. Plug it in, and I'm very sure they must have headphones there. because they have TV and whatnot, and probably that would be the best idea to plug in a headphone. Then you wouldn't bother anybody.
Roger. Each resident here has to supply anything they need. We have to supply our own. It's and you got white shows colored money. How much you spend of it around these days.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, all right. I'm going to tell Gary to drop off a set of headphones, cheap headphones, and they are not that expensive. All right. Okay, Richard, thank you very much. You are coming in. Actually, your signal went up to 6 now, so I'm going to mark you down as an S6 tonight. You're coming in loud and clear, and must be the snow is helping a lot. So your signal is quite strong. And Peter's signal was strong, S9. Usually he doesn't come in that strong. Thank you very much, Richard, and good to talk to you. And I hope you had fun watching people working with the snow, and you were inside, and you must have a big smile on your face. Did you see them clearing the snow?
Well, I watched the city with their clearing the ice rink across in the park there, and basically can't get near the front, too close to the front door because they have a barrier up saying do not pass this line. So no, I didn't get to see them. Gary can tell you what the entrance is like here. It's glass, but it's just a normal glass front door. Glass on both sides of the door and the door itself. So kind of hard when you're standing about 15 feet away looking out.
Yeah, Roger that. Thank you very much for the contact, Richard, and good to hear you. And let me make a call here. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta with the COVID-19 ARS log.net. Do we have any new stations who would like to check in and test out their radios? Please go ahead.
VA3VAD Victor Echo 3 India Tango Whiskey. Victor Alpha 3 Indy Mike Whiskey.
Okay, who was the last station? Try it one more time, please.
Victor Echo 3 Hotel November Alpha.
Was it Hotel Papa Alpha?
Hotel November Alpha.
Hotel November Alpha, right?
Yes.
Okay, just stand by for a second. I heard 4 stations there. Norm, Bob, Mark, and Hotel November Alpha. All right, Norm, yeah, good to see you right in the middle of the net. Usually you come in at the end, but I guess you were very excited because you had to blow the snow. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, RPAD and all on net. Yeah, we got a pretty good dump up here. Blowing and shoveling the snow, and just a little word. I hope when they were out there doing that work that they took the trouble to check the venting systems for their high efficiency furnace, water heaters, and dryers.
Yeah, Roger that. Okay, yeah, it was fun, wasn't it? We didn't have that much snow for a long time, and apparently, according to Gary, more is coming on Thursday.
That's what they're saying. I don't think they're quite sure just how much is going to come, but it's going to be coming Thursday late afternoon, early evening, and into Friday.
Yeah, Roger that. Okay, very good. Let me check your reverse because we have lots of snow, so maybe you're reflecting the radio waves. Let's try it.
Okay, here I am on reverse. It's the same old situation, 5 watts.
No, I did not hear your reverse today, but my noise was going up and down a little bit, so I'm not sure what that was. Maybe I did not hear your voice, but I heard some disturbance.
Oh, maybe it's all that snow on my roof. It's blocking part of the signal.
Yeah, well, you didn't go up to the roof to clean your antennas? Oh my, get the fire hose and wash everything off. There you go.
Oh, the antenna's in the attic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Would the snow block the signal? I don't know. Actually, it's reflecting that. I noticed some of the signals are better than usually. Peter is coming in. Usually he's like 7. He's 9. And Richard was 6, and he's usually 4, 5, 3, and much better today. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's reflecting the snow back, or radio wave back to your roof a little bit. I'm not sure. I don't know, but no, that's fine. I can hear you loud and clear through the repeater. That's the main thing.
Okay, RPAD. Yeah, thanks for doing the net, and I'll let you carry on.
All right. Thank you very much, Norm. Always good to hear you. Do appreciate your check-in. Bob, please go ahead.
Good evening, RPAD and everyone else on net. Last station was 2 bars on reverse into Stony Creek here. Got up at at about 6:30 this morning and blew all the snow out so I could go to my appointment and back again and did all my neighbors. So I'm worn out. Thanks for doing the net, RPAD.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you heard it, if you were here. I mentioned it earlier. We had to buy a new snowblower because we had a 20-year-old Honda, and it was a small one, and finally it died. The belt broke once. That was the first thing. The belt broke, and I put on a new belt. We had a spare one. Then the cable broke. So I said, okay, we purchased a new one. So and it's a big one. It's one of those like a 33-inch wide one. So you can clean the sidewalk very easily with it. So and very powerful, I tell you. I was playing with it all day. Tried to break it, so Canadian Tire would take it back if we'll see if it's going to survive. We'll see, but looks like it's quite strong. 350 cc engine in it, and working good for now, anyways. And I made $40 today. $40. The neighbors, I was doing the neighbors' driveway. They thought I'm doing it as a favor for them. No, I was testing out the new snowblower, so. Yeah, we made $40, you believe it or not.
Yeah, that's always good. My neighbors usually drop me off a few bottles of rum. They know what I like. Yeah, I had one neighbor that kept wanting to come up and talk to me, so I just cranked the shoot around at him, and he'd back away so he wouldn't be in my face. I had to do a path out into my backyard. I was surprised. The snow was like mine's a 32-inch, I think 11 horse, a big blower really, and it was above the thing. I had to take a couple passes. I had to make a path for the dog to be able to go out there and not get lost.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I had fun, so I did the whole street, and from here I went all the way down to we have a bridge not that far, and I did the whole street back and forth. Everybody was quite happy because I'm telling you, these people they were using the shovels and whatever. It is hard. It is light snow, but it was way too much to do it by hand. My back would be destroyed if I would have to do everything by hand today. And one lady gave me even a tulip. I don't know where she got it, but she packaged it and she packaged it quite nicely into some kind of papers and rolled it up, put some tape on it, and she said, "Don't open it until you get home." Then it was a tulip in there, so somebody must be loving me. And one lady put a card in my mailbox, and they called me a snow angel. Yeah, snow angel. Here you go.
Yeah, I guess that's what you are to them. Anyway, thanks for doing it, and hello to Mac, who's next up.
All right, thank you very much, Bob. Good to hear you. Oh, by the way, your signal is plus 20, so the snow is reflecting your signal quite good. And Mark, please go ahead.
Good evening, RPAD. Hey, Bob. Both of you guys are coming up here at a solid S5 tonight, so conditions are looking good. I need to have you guys move up to my neighborhood because it's always good to have more people that are anxious to get out with their snowblowers. But again, not to brag, but my neighbor 2 doors down, he's doing a stellar job and never lets us down. So he gets his snowblower out and goes up and down the street, and so the outside sidewalk has been cleared, I think, by him for every snowfall we've had. So, and today my wife got out and moved a little bit of snow in the driveway so that my daughter could get in and visit for a few minutes. So, anyways, it's nice to see that things are somewhat open back up again, and we can enjoy some family interactions, but still taking care of things. You were mentioning that the testing criteria had changed slightly. The Canadian methods for screening tests had been for a long time critiqued because doing more than 29 cycles on these tests generates a lot of false positives. So I'm glad that they've actually come to the point where they've made some improvements in the test criteria, so they're more in line with what's happening worldwide. And looking forward to the weekend's results from the ongoing RE factor, which is the basically the ratio for every one person that has a positive, they're creating a less than 1 infection. So the last number that had a large data set was an RE factor of 0.83. So that should mean that week over week, we should see a 17% in the average new cases. And I'm watching the data carefully, and I know there's some concern about whether the data is valid or not, but at this point, I'm satisfied that statistically the numbers make sense.
Hello? Yep.
Victor Alpha 3, X-Ray Lima Juliet.
Yeah, Wanya, I can hear you. Just stand by for a second. We have one more call ahead of you. Yeah, Mark, do you have anything else to add to the net?
I had finished my transmission and was waiting for a comeback. I'm not sure whether the repeater timed out or what.
No. I don't think so. You went. I thought you finished. You just went on a dead air.
Okay, I must have timed out the repeater or something like that, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's the timer timeout on the repeater. So I'm not sure how many minutes is that set up to. Usually we don't. I never had that issue. So it's probably like 3 minutes, I would say. I don't know. Do you have anything else, Mark?
Don't think so. As I stated, both you and Bob are coming up this way at S5, and I didn't get your signal report back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did give you the signal report after when you finished, and it was an S3 on reverse. Yeah, but it's a good S3 actually. No noise in the background.
Alrighty, I'll take that. Okay, so I'll turn it back to you, and I'll be listening along VA3VAD Friday.
Yeah, I do have some interference coming in, so it's not bothering the repeater or anything like that. I'm just hearing some kind of interference coming in and out. Thank you very much, Mark. And VE3HANA, Henny. Not sure how to say your name. Hotel Alpha November India. Go ahead, please.
This is Victor Echo 3 Hotel November Alpha. My name is Hani. I am from Saga. Thank you for setting me in this area. I am in your hand, and I was setting my new HD, like see how far I can go to the. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your check-in. And I'm not hearing you in reverse. And can you what kind of radio are you using? Are you using a handheld or a base radio? I looked up your radio system. You do have some good radios, and you have the 7300. I looked you up on QRZ.com. And are you using a base station antenna?
I am using a handle, a Kenwood handle. I'm fitting that with 4 watts and just 1 centimeter.
Yeah, roger that. You're not that strong. You're coming through the repeater. The repeater is located in Hamilton, and you're coming in no problem from Mississauga. And but your signal is not that strong, and you're coming through the repeater with some noise. Do you have like a 2 meter 440 antenna set up, or a 440 antenna outside on the roof or anything like that?
Actually, I'm just looking for now a wide band with 1 antenna. I am like planning to have a headset for the Thank you. This is again.
Yeah, roger that. This transmission was a little bit noisy, and your audio is not the strongest. So yeah, the handheld radio. Some of the handheld radios, you can go into the menu, and maybe what you would like to do is increase the mic gain. Just turn it up 1 notch higher to maybe it's on low. Yeah, your audio is not that strong. Plus, you're coming in with some noise. But listen, we are here every day at 7 p.m. until we are going to be in the lockdown situation. And just try it again. And if you can set up a better antenna or something, and on Mondays, we have, I know you have a good antenna system there for, you said what, 20 meter and 15 and 10. Yeah, 80 meter, we do have nets here in Hamilton, so on Mondays. If you are interested, we can let you know what frequency to use. And good to hear you. And yeah, we'll be here tomorrow at 7 p.m. And as I said, every day we are here. Go ahead.
Thank you for the information, and you have very interesting and great news. So back to VA3VAD, this is the third for the within November.
Okay, very good. Yeah, maybe what you can do is to put this in your smartphone. You know, everybody has a smartphone now these days, and just put in this frequency. Actually, the repeater is a VE3 ZOE repeater, VE3ZOE, located in Hamilton, Ontario, and it's high up there on the top of the mountain and 200 feet from the ground level. So it's quite high up there. And you're coming through just fine. Your audio is a little bit weak, and your transmission is weak a little bit. But, you know, hey, you can improve it, no problem, in the future. And thank you very much for your check-in, and good to hear you. VE3HNA, Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta. Good evening, honey.
Good evening, thank you, and 760. This is the agent.
Yep, thank you very much for the contact, and looking forward to checking tomorrow and with the higher mic gain. All right, appreciate it, 73. And I did hear Vanya there. Please go ahead.
So hello everyone on the net. I'm hoping you guys are having better day than I do. Mine was a little bit too much excitement for a day, but hopefully it's gonna die down by the night 10. So yeah, too much snow. I only have a shovel, unfortunately for me, so I have to exercise my muscles. and a heart, I guess, to clean up the driveway. So that's what I was doing today.
Oh, why you didn't call me? I made some calls on the radio, and if you would told me, I could bring over the snow. You're not that far from me. You're coming with an S15 today, so I know you are not that far. And I could brought the snowblower over.
Yeah, you forgot about me, you know. You guys. Yeah, I wish you showed up, because I'll tell you what, in between tow truck in the ditch and my car trying to get to the dealership and the cleaning the driveway, I mean, I'll tell you what, oh, my day was started at 8 o'clock, finished at 4. Too much excitement today, not good.
So are you telling me you're working at Ford and you don't have a 4x4?
Oh, no, I do, but remember, alternator died on my car. My wife's car is wife's car, and my daughter's car is daughter's car, so that's what I have.
Roger that. Oh, the alternator died now. Oh, okay, yeah. If you cannot replace the alternator on your own, we had one Ford, you know, why not Ford, eh? And the alternator, it was Ford, what was the car? Ford Escape. And the alternator was underneath. You know what? You're gonna. Do you guys have a suggestion box at Ford? I would like to put a suggestion in that suggestion box. Do not put the alternator underneath the vehicle, right by the steering wheel, because all the dirt and junk and everything gets into it. That's where it was. So I couldn't replace it on my own. It had to go into the garage and cost us $700 to put it in.
Well, luckily for me, it's gonna be free for me, so that's a good thing, I guess. But I don't know right now. Like it's in a bad timing for the alternator. But I guess the best thing would be if you have a truck or SUV to put the sealed unit and you know, just be fine with it.
Yeah, roger that. And yeah, that's why we bought a Chevy now. You tell the management at Ford, we switched just because the alternator is located right by the all the spray and mud and everything gets into the alternator on the Chevy. It's on the top of the engine, so the best place. And if you need to replace it, it's only one single No, 2 bolts. Well, yeah, like a couple of them bolts, and it takes only 10 minutes to replace it. So, you just have to buy the parts and replace it on your own. So, they just lost a deal. We had a Ford before, and we went with the Chevy because the alternator was too expensive. So they lost the customer. Anyways, you coming in with an S15 today, Vanya? Anything else in it?
Yes, the reason why they put alternator on the top of the hood is because it's built so cheaply, so it needs replacing every 2-3 years.
Yeah, the Ford was, I can't remember how many years old, 12 years old or something, and finally it's went. And you know what? When, actually, I'll tell you exactly what happened. When you drove into a pothole or something and you had water in it, the water sprayed up and the alternator cut out. And then when it dried out, it was fine. So that's why I'm saying, who is with the right mind would put the alternator, an electronic device, down below where the steering wheel is.
I honestly don't know. I only fix robots, so. But what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look actually for suggestion box. I know there is one. So I'm gonna put your suggestion in, and we'll see how that's gonna work out with the electric car.
Yeah, and you just put your name on it. Don't put my name on the suggestion. So you're gonna have a Christmas bonus.
Nah, I don't think so.
If they don't have a suggestion box, then maybe you should tell them your suggestion is to have a suggestion box first.
No, they do have suggestion box. You can do it on yourself on the internet, but don't bother. I'll do that for you.
Roger that. Yeah, good deal. Yep. Alternator has to go always on the top. That's where you get less dust and dirt and whatnot. You don't put it on the bottom. That just doesn't make no sense. It just I don't know. I looked at it and I could not able to get to it. So anyways, very good. Anything else, Vanya?
I mean, what about electric cars? All the batteries are in the floor, except in a Chevy Bolt. They put it in a dashboard and in a center console or somewhere there. But you'll see. If you think it's expensive to repair a car nowadays, wait until batteries start getting funny.
Yeah, but don't forget all those motors are sealed motors. So you can drive a Tesla, all the way halfway down to, right through the water. Those motors are all sealed and waterproof and everything like that. And the batteries are down below. They are all sealed, waterproof. So, I don't think that would be an issue. No, the alternator is basically wide open, and you try to protect it.
No, not all of them. Some of them are sealed units. Many of them actually are sealed units.
Well, I don't know. What we have on this car is, and which one came off from the Ford, the Escape. That wasn't a sealed unit at all. So it was like wide open, and I looked at it and I just had to shake my head. And I said, who would do that with the right mind? And then I realized, they do that. So you have to have a hoist and everything like that to do the repairs. And even if you have a hoist, you have to reach up there and whatever. The engine is crosswise, so it's a front wheel drive, right? So good luck to get it. And it's behind by the firewall.
Okay, now tell me how you really feel about Ford.
Well, as I told you, no Ford for you, boy.
No, we make good cars. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna stop here before my alternator goes off again.
Good trucks, cars, not so much.
Yeah, Okay, I'm not going to say too much because I know lots of people are in Hamilton working at Ford and all those places. So I don't want them to come to my house and do protest with some signs and stuff like that, and and maybe attack me even. But I had a friend of mine, and he bought a Ford Windstar, and the transmission had been replaced in the first 3 years. It was on the warranty for 3 years, and they replaced the transmission 3 times in 3 years. So that's all what I have to say. Yeah. My wife says her transmission on the Escape had to be replaced, made by Ford, when it was 2 years old. She said it was a well-known Windstar, was famous for the transmissions. But anyways, I'm very sure you guys are doing the new Ford Bronco. Yeah, lots of people are going to buy that one. Looks like it's a cool-looking vehicle. I hope it's easy to repair. All right, thanks, Vanya. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta with the COVID-19 ARSLog.net. Do we have any news stations anywhere who would like to say hello or try out their radios? Please go ahead.
VA3VAD.
Okay, the last station was very, very weak. And if using a handheld, maybe try to change your location. If you can increase the power, that would be good. And I'm going to have a listen on reverse. Try it one more time, the last station, please.
Papa Hotel, Romeo Papa Hotel, talking to
Okay, Romeo Papa Hotel, thank you very much. Stand by for a second. And Amnon, please go ahead.
York here, Patterson, Wilson area. Narrowband had to pull out the snowblower today. A lot of snow on the driveway. I think it was around 30 centimeters because we get a lot of drift from the park across the street. But everything worked well. Not too much trouble. I think the belt on the auger was slipping a little bit, but gonna have to wait until summertime to replace that. Back to your band, VHA.
Yeah, thank you very much, Amnon. You are coming in with some noise. I was listening to you on reverse. It seems to be you were a little bit better on reverse, S3 on reverse. And yeah, that's what happened with me. The belt broke on me today, so then I replaced the belt, and then the cable broke. And I said, okay, this is it. And we went to a Canadian Tire and purchased a new blower, a big one, a 33-inch one, maybe 30. Is it 30 or 33? 31. 31 inches, a quite big one with a big motor. So, yeah, they were on sale from $1,100 to $850, whatever it was. So, yep, and it's very strong, I tell you. Yeah, it's quite tall and quite wide, but it can blow for sure. Doing a good job, and mine is just we figured we're going to buy a new one that's going to be good for a long time. And I put in synthetic oil in it. Synthetic oil, very important, and the 95 octane gasoline. There's no alcohol in it, yeah, so because the gasoline probably gonna sit in for a while. Anything else, Amnon?
My blower is at least 30 years old, and as I said, still working well, except that I think the auger belt is slipping a little bit. So no complaints with mine, 30 years or so, and still works. It starts, well, it has an electric start and 8 horsepower engine. Back to your pad, no other traffic at this time, V3AJ.
Yeah, roger that. And yeah, these newer ones, they have these 2 stages. And actually, I like that one. Yeah, it has the propeller or whatever they call it inside, and the first stage it takes it in, the second stage just throws it away, and it is throwing it away quite far away actually. Looks like almost a real snowblower. Good job. Thank you very much, Hemnon. As I said, S3 on reverse. And Chuck, please go ahead. All right. Yep. Thank you very much. And I guess it's not worth it to play with some old one. And the snow today was ridiculous. And it was, we had so much snow. The old machine was a Honda one, two-stroke. Probably I would say. Kati said what 20 years old or something. Hasn't been used that much, but to handle this big snow what we had, no, you have to have a bigger one, and it just overloaded. It has been overloaded a little bit, and it's a very bad design. The engines are good, but the belt and all that stuff, no, it's just junk. That's what they made back in those days, I guess. And it survived until now. But the big snow, we had snow only twice this year. So, but what came down last night, that was crazy. And blowing snow and blew the snow all over the place. But on the street where we are living, it's a dead end street, and there's a good group of people actually, and you would see between 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, everybody was out with a snowblower, and if you don't have a snowblower, they don't even want you to touch the snow. Everybody does, the neighbors and the neighbors' neighbors. I did the sidewalk, and with the 31-inch, you just have to do it once, the sidewalk, and you just go around kind of deal. And hey, the first day I made $20, so I'm not sure if you heard that before, but two people gave me $20. So and one tulip. One person gave me a one tulip. Here you go. Yeah, and just a quick note, when you guys are buying fuel for the snowblower or, even your boat or the lawn motor, whatever, do not use the cheap gas because they have the ethanol in it. And the ethanol, when it's evaporating the gasoline, the ethanol stays behind, and it creates like a brownish gum, and it gums up, and if you don't know how to take the little carburetor apart, then you have to take it in, and it's gonna cost you money to fix it. So buy the best gasoline what you can buy, 95 octane or whatever. If you can get any higher, buy that, and they have absolutely no ethanol in that one. Just a quick note, and yeah, I always use synthetic oil. That's the other thing. I would not. My generator runs on synthetic oil. The lawn motor is on synthetic oil, and this one is running on synthetic oil as well. So change it once a year, I guess. Well, I don't think this snowblower is going to be used too much, but I'll let it run probably like 3-4 hours today, just to break in period. So that's what you do. And yeah, I do the same thing with the radios, by the way. If I buy a radio, the radio is under warranty for 1 year, so you want to use it for on high power. And as soon as when the warranty expires, turn the power down. So you know, if it's going to go on the first year. That's what you have to do with the snowblower. Today was a perfect day, and you know what? It worked very, very well. All right. Anything else, Chuck, to the net? Yeah, today we are at day number 330, 330. So we are very, very, very close to the 1 year. So yeah, we're gonna have to buy a big cake or something. Then I have to eat it too. Yeah, yeah. It's we thought you know, this lockdown. There's no way. I remember the 72 days was in China. In China, they had a lockdown for 72 days, and at that time we were like 10 days, 15 days into it. And I said, 72 days? How the hell are they going to survive for 72 days? And look at it, we are at the 330 days today, so I don't know. Yeah, roger that. And thank you very much. And just a quick note, if anybody has a D-Star radio, there's going to be a D-Star net today on VA3VAD B port 442.700, 442.700. That would be a D-Star located in Toronto, by the way, but it's high up there, the repeater at First Canadian Place. That's the tallest building right after the CN Tower. So, yep, you can get in with your handheld, no problem, from Hamilton. And Pontus, please go ahead. Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody can pick up Pontus on the reverse side. I am not hearing him today. Yeah, VA3RPH, Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta. Yeah, Pontus, I'm sorry, you're not holding the repeater, and even when you're coming through the repeater, you are extremely noisy. And I'm gonna have to say, just stand by for a second. Give us one more transmission, then I'm going to ask people to check you on reverse and see if anybody can pull you in. Go ahead. Yeah, did anybody hear Mr. Pontus today? Okay, sorry about that, Pontus. We are not able to communicate today. You're going to have to try it tomorrow. Actually, the conditions are good, so I'm not sure if you can able to do something with your setup. I'm not sure if you're using the handy walkie-talkie or whatnot. And maybe you're going to have to deal with some kind of better antenna. Oh, you got the X50 antenna. So, yeah, you are not making it to this repeater today. Sorry to say that, Pontus. Any response for that? Yeah, sorry, you did not come through. You held the repeater for a couple of seconds, but it was very noisy. Sorry about that, and thank you very much. I do log you down. You checked into the net, but we could not able to make a contact today. Thank you. Do appreciate it. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta with the COVID-19 ARS lockdown net. Do we have any news stations anywhere? Who would like to check in? Please go ahead.
Victor Alpha 3, Sierra Kilo Charlie, time sensitive.
Please go ahead.
Sorry, did you copy me, Arpad?
Yeah, go ahead, Patrick. I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, great. Time sensitive because I'm on a handheld. The battery's almost dead, but you're picking me up on the repeater okay? How about reverse?
I'm not hearing you on reverse. Where are you located at? Are you in North York right now, or where are you at?
It's Steve out in Binbrook. So I'm on a HT. Battery's almost dead, but you can still hear me, eh?
Okay, you are Steve. I mixed you up with Patrick. He's VA3. You are Victor Alpha 3, right?
That's correct, Arpad. Here, let me try moving. I'm on a handheld Yagi. Let me try to move over to you, see if you can get me on reverse. How about now? Can you copy? I'm pointing more in your general direction.
Okay, give me another transmission, please.
Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, maybe I have some noise level going on. I do have some interference. I'm not sure what that is. It's maybe somebody's talking or some, and they were much stronger than you are, and probably that's why I would not be able to hear you. Copy that?
Copy that. That's fine. It's a new setup. I'm just trying an HT and a handheld Yagi. See how far I can get from here.
Okay, Akshay, this time I did not hear the interference, and you are coming in with an S3. I can hear you loud and clear on reverse.
Oh, that's excellent. Not bad for half a battery on an HT. Thanks very much for the copy.
Yeah, Roger that, Steve. Thank you very much. And I see the Hungarian background in there.
Servus, Arpad. That's about all I have.
Yeah, somebody added an S to your name, eh? The family name. Do you know what was the reason for that?
Not as far as I'm aware. We've always had it, and my dad had it. It's passed away. It's always been that way.
Yeah, you know what that means, though?
Tiny, little.
That's right, but with one S. So I guess they just added an S just for fun, anyways. So they can trace him from back home.
Yeah, well, he left in '56, so that's probably a good reason.
Yeah, everybody left. Actually, 1/3 of the country left in 1956. My uncle left, and most of the people I'm hanging out, and I know them. They all 80 years old, and they same age. Everybody was 20 years old when they left.
Yeah, well, I get royalties from the band, so that's good.
Roger that. Thank you very much, Steve. And yeah, you're doing a good job. So you know what? Even that handy walkie-talkie is it can make it from Binbrook all the way. And you know what? It's amazing how you can make it down here because I'm right below the mountain, and I'm let me see, 100 meters, 300 feet below the mountain. So how you making the signal and how you bending the signal down here? I have no idea.
Oh, I'm half English. Bend it like Beckham. I don't know.
Yeah, you are a soccer player. All right. Thank you very much, Steve, and good to hear you. And sorry for the mix-up. I went with the Victor Echo.
Oh, not a problem at all, Arpad. I'm just glad I could make it in.
Yeah, roger that. And you are number 14 on my list today. Let's try to see if we have any new stations. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta with the COVID-19 ARS lockdown net. Do we have any new stations who would like to check in? Please go ahead.
Victor Echo 3, Papa Delta Lima.
Go ahead, please.
Thanks, Arpad. Just throwing a quick bean in the pot there, sir. I was a little late today, but figured I'd jump in and say hello anyway.
Yeah, let me check you on reverse for that. I was doing something else.
Like always, Paul.
Listen here, Houston. How you doing, bud? Anyways, yeah, there should be a little bit more chit-chat. Give you a chance to check my S9.
Yeah, you're watching me on YouTube. I can see. Yeah, you are S9. You're coming in loud and clear, no problem. S9 would be. I think it's a full scale on a regular mobile radio. Yeah, you're coming in, Paul Royding, and Huey had something to say. Huey, do you have a comment?
Wasn't me.
Yeah, okay, Shaggy. You're gonna have to just start speaking Jamaican, man.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Oh, of course you don't. All right. Thank you very much, Paul. Anything else?
Shaggy McFaddy. Just playing with you, brother. No, nothing else there. Just had to throw a little tease at Huey. He likes to tease with me, so I got to throw a little bit back at him once in a while there, Arpad. So I'll let you pick up any stragglers there, and thanks for doing the net, sir.
Yeah, Huey is a very interesting breed, by the way. He's a Jamaican descent, and Jamaican and Italian descent, but he wants to be Hungarian. So I don't know how that works. So I'm gonna have to check his birth certificate.
It's called a whatchamacallit.
Roger. All right, Huey. Thank you very much, Paul. And yeah, S9, good signal. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta. Do we have any new stations who would like to check into the COVID-19 ARS lockdown? Please go ahead. Okay, looks like I'm not hearing any more stations. Let's call for last call stations then. If anybody is sleeping like Garnet, and waking just up right now and having his newspaper in his hand, and I'm not sure, did anybody receive newspaper today? I'm not sure if they are delivering newspapers in the weather like today. But let's see. I'm looking for a last call stations for the COVID-19 ARS lockdown net. Do we have any last call stations? Please go ahead.
Victor Alpha 3, November, Foxtrot Golf.
November, Foxtrot Golf. Please go ahead.
Good evening, Arpad, and to all on net. Yeah, I was sleeping there. I was dozing off in my chair here. I was gonna key it up earlier, but the dream was so good, I just had to go back to it.
Okay, very good, Steve. You are coming in with a +20, so you're not that far from me, I guess. And even the snow is helping a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I think that's about what I hit you a couple weeks ago. I think I missed last. When did I? No, that was last Wednesday night. Okay. Yeah. No. I think it was +20, or I was on the plus of the 20. I forget.
Actually, 15. Your signal is steady S15, then sometimes jumps up to. Yeah, I'm going to mark that down S15 and +20 even. It's jumping back and forth a little bit, and when I'm listening to you on reverse, I can hear a little hum in the background. I'm not hearing that through the repeater, so maybe you're transmitting the tone. I'm just wondering, are you transmitting the tone right now?
Yeah, on transmit, I would be.
Yeah, okay, no problem. I just interestingly, I'm not hearing it on through the repeater, but on simplex I can pick it up. And yeah, the radio would not able to hear that because that's how they designed the speakers. But I'm using one of those, like a big 4-inch. I took it out from one of those guitar amplifier, you know, and it's working quite good. And it's a little bit more sensitive than it should be. So I know who is transmitting the tone and who is not. All right, Steve. Thank you very much. Anything else to the net?
Nope. That's all for me. And your full scale here, plus 60.
Yeah, I'm putting out, what is that? About 45 watt, 42 maybe or something like that. So, yeah, actually the radio what I'm using is an ICOM 7100, and it puts out only 1.2 watt or something like that. Then I'm feeding it into a Mirage amplifier, so that gives me like 45 watts. So, yep, that's what I use usually, and yeah, it's very steady. It seems to be working good. The only thing, because we are using in FM mode, this Mirage amplifier, you have to have a fan on the top of it because it's designed for sideband technically, and that's how it should be. And yeah, when I'm running it on sideband mode, even higher power, like 100 watts, no problem. It's running cool. But when it's on FM mode, like right now, it can heat up a little bit. So even with the less power, with that 45 watts. All right. Thank you very much, Steve. Good to hear you. And hopefully you're not going to have muscle problems tomorrow, because I'm very sure I'm going to have some muscle issues because all that snow cleaning and, doing all that fun. And lots of people, they're going to need a massage tomorrow. So the massage therapists, if they are open, they would make lots of money. Anyways, anything else before I'm going to let you go? Please go ahead, Steve.
Nope, we're all good here. No further traffic there. Our pad back to you, VA3NFG.
All right, thank you very much. And this is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta with the COVID-19 ARS log.net. Do we have any last call station for today? Please go ahead. Go ahead, Chuck.
XLJ, recheck.
Stalker.
Oh, I thought you saw it. S15 jumping up to S20, so it's right between the two. Give me another transmission. Let me check it for sure. Yeah, it looks like about 50% is jumping back and forth. Yeah, so you are high up there. On this scale, I got 15, 9, 9, and the next one is 20. So I'm just, if it's less than 20, I'll make it 15. I don't know. Yeah, it's not that accurate. But, yeah, no, you are coming in loud and clear. And, as I said, the snow is helping. And there was another recheck. Go ahead, please.
Oh, yeah, I'd just like to make a note that massage therapists, they were open during the lockdown.
Oh, is it essential service? And yeah, I could make a comment, but my wife is sitting behind me, so I am not allowed to.
It depends what kind of shoulders do you have.
I have very big shoulders, very big.
I mean, health-wise.
Oh, I see. Okay. I misunderstood. Sorry about that. No. It's, you know what? I tell you the truth. We don't do too much work these days because of the lockdown and whatnot. And nobody is doing that much. And now you go out and shoveling the snow, and tomorrow everybody is going to be crying. Oh, I can't move.
So let me ask you a question. When this lockdown ends, are you still kind of like pondering about that barbecue and get together type of thing, or how does it?
Yeah. What we're gonna do is we're going to have the goulash party.
That's okay. I'm coming.
That's right. We're gonna have a goulash party, and Kati is going to look it up on the internet how to make the goulash, and we're going to do it on the open fire how it's supposed to be done.
That sounds good. That sounds very good.
Roger. And if you're gonna make it right in the middle of the summer, bring your Speedo, then you can jump into the pool.
I don't know about that.
Okay. All right, no problem. All right. Do we have any more time-sensitive stations? You see, this is when I'm going crazy. Do we have any more last call stations before I'm going to close the net? This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta with the COVID-19 ARESlog.net. Please go ahead.
Recheck.
Go ahead, Richard.
Yeah, Arpad. I talked to was a buddy of yours, OZK or OKZ. I get confused on call letters sometimes. And when this net is over with, when the COVID's being defeated, whenever you're going to should start up a new net called the Grumpy Old Men net.
Yeah, actually, you can set that net up, and you can use whatever repeater you want, which one is the best for you, and you can run that because but you have to have that T-shirt on every time when you're going to run that net.
Yeah, I realize that, but I don't have any YouTube capabilities here. So it would be interesting how many grumpy old men we can get on to check in.
Sign me up. You don't need any YouTube and stuff like that. Just hey, you're just going to start the old grumpy net, and people are going to come. Which one movie? That baseball movie, whatever it was. I can't remember what was the name of it. You build it, they come. Field of Dreams. My helper behind me is explaining.
Yeah, Roger. I should start it up after COVID's over. See how many, like I say, get all the grumpy old people on here.
Yeah, but you can't call it a grumpy old men net because that would be a racist, sexist. So now you have to be politically correct, and you're going to have to say something like grumpy old people, grumpy old numbered people. You ever heard that before? Numbered people. Some people, mostly ladies, they decided they don't want to refer to be called as woman or man. They are, well, mostly ladies. Okay, Kathy doesn't agree. My wife doesn't agree with me, and I made that comment. Mostly ladies, they calling themselves number people, and I don't know. We have to be politically correct because we are using the public airways, and we don't want CSIS or RCMP take me away and spanking me.
Comment.
Go ahead.
Happiness challenged senior persons.
That works. Yeah, well, you have to keep it politically correct because You're using the public areas and you can be arrested, and maybe you're going to end up in Guantanamo Bay, and we can't help you. My 2-meter 440 radio doesn't reach that far.
It's warm there anyways.
Yeah, it is going to be warm. They got lots of water around Cuba, by the way. And, when the water boarding you with salty water, oh my God, you don't want that. Anyways, we're just having fun. You know what? Richard, go ahead, call it a grumpy old man net, and if any ladies are going to complain, you have to deal with them. Let's put it that way.
There's nothing stopping them from coming up with a grumpy old woman net.
Behind every good grumpy old man is a grumpy old woman.
Some area in Toronto, I'm not going to point any fingers, but they would rip that T-shirt off from you because they would say, "This is racist, sir."
I know what you mean, Arpad. Look at the Navy, what they did to the naval ranks. You can't refer to anybody as a seaman or able seaman or all the any term seaman is out the door and or thrown overboard, and they're ordinary sailors, able sailor first class, sailor second class, stuff like that. And when I heard that, I just shook my head. What's that's going too far with being politically correct.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to make any comments because if I make any comments, I don't want to step on anybody's toe. That's how it is, and I do have my comments, but it's better if I keep it for myself. That's what I was told. Anyways, I'm going to look for last call stations before we're going to close the net, and I'm going to have to leave soon. I'm supposed to be starting the D-Star net in Toronto. So I'm calling for last call stations. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta with the COVID-19 ARS log.net. Please go ahead.
VA3
Here you go. Finally. Did you read the today's newspaper already?
Yeah, it's all done. Read it this morning.
Oh, you were up in the morning. I thought you just woke up. You sound like you are just waking up right now.
No, not today. I had a nap this afternoon, though.
Yeah, well, as you should. If you didn't have to shovel the snow or anything like that, then hey, you had nothing else to do, right? Siesta.
Siesta time. That's what I mean. I got my car stuck today, though. I had to push that.
Which one? Sorry.
I got my car stuck today. The little one, the little Infinity.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. You know what? Lots of people. My neighbor's car. She was supposed to go to Toronto for work, and she couldn't get out. Lots of people, they missed work today because of the weather conditions.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm retired now, so I'm kind of lucky.
Yeah. Okay, Garnett, you are plus 20 on reverse, and I'm going to, I guess, close the net because I'm a little bit late for the D-Star net. And do you have any D-Star radio?
I do, but I don't have the D-Star module installed in it, so I don't have one that's actually working right now.
Okay, yeah. If anybody has a D-Star radio, you may want to go to VA3VAD port 442.700. And that's on the top of the First Canadian Place, high up there in Toronto. So, all right. Thank you very much, Garnett. And I'm giving out one more last call stations. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta. Do we have any last call stations who would like to check into this net? Please go ahead. Okay then, I'm not hearing any more stations. Thank you very much, gentlemen, and my wife behind me. So ladies, she's a ham radio operator as well. And I'm very sure lots of ladies were listening, but they are too shy to get to the microphone. So I'm going to say hello, ladies, and I know you are there. And hopefully you will check in next time. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta. I would like to say a big thank you to VA3IQL Terry, the owner of the VA3ZOE repeater. The repeater is working great, and thank you very much to let us use your fine repeater. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta, and I will return the repeater back to normal use, and I will be QSY 2442.700 in D-star mode. That would be digital mode, by the way. 73 and good night.